What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie. We're back again with another episode.
Yes.
Millie, what are we going to be talking
Today is just going to be another day of Michael Carrick pro propaganda from me. Like that's all it's about. We want Michael Carrick to get the full-time manager's job at Manchester United. Plain and simple, it's very obvious. It's an obvious choice. We're seeing reports come out in a positive direction. We've seen Fabrizio, do his little tweets about it.
Okay.
So, and I was telling you, he's like the footy reporter right now.
Yeah.
He reports on just about everything that's going on in the football world. So we've gotten some positive reports out of Manchester United that are looking like the hierarchy is leaning towards hiring Michael Carrick as the full-time coach. And I think we just need to go ahead and
just do it.
Let's lock the key. Let's go ahead and get that pen on paper. Let's make it happen, and let's start looking forward to next season.
Yes.
I think that is really the key. I think once you go ahead and lock in Michael Carrick as the head coach, the focus now shifts to how we win the Premier League next season, how we win the Champions League next season, how we win the FA Cup next season. That is what the focus will shift to once we lock in our manager.
Yes.
I've said it in my other rants, and I'll say it again. We do not want another transitional period with a manager. We don't have time for that.
No.
We don't want someone who has to come in, learn the players' names, try and restructure the club in their vision, who wants to spend $100 million on 10 different players. No. We don't. We tried that last year, and it failed miserably. We brought in some decent players. I can thank Ineos for that. We brought in Premier League chosen players. And Ineos, thank you, God, for overriding Amorim and getting Lamens as our keeper. Thank you. A good sign of Ineos, once again, overriding the previous guy. And we needed that.
Yeah.
And now I think Ineos... Michael Carrick understands the club. He's actually ingrained with the club. He hasn't criticized any of his players. He hasn't called out any of his players. He's been the manager we expect from Manchester United.
Yeah.
He really has. He fits the bill perfectly, and I think it's just time to reward him for the hard work he's done. I mean, you don't get put up to be the Premier League manager of the season having only managed less than half of the season. Think about that.
He's up for
Premier League Manager of the Season, Michael Carrick.
How could you get rid of him?
I mean, it would be mind-blowing. It would be mind-blowing. So the fact that he's even up for that reward after less than half the season at the club
is crazy.
Give him the job.
I mean,
give him the job.
What are we waiting for?
It does not. There's no excuse to not hire Michael Carrick. We have to go with the momentum. We have to go with the feeling of the players, and we have to go with the feeling that we are getting when we're watching the club.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, every game when they show up, we have a certain expectation now. We have that chip back on the shoulder, knowing that Michael Carrick and the lads that he is employing are going to put on a proper Manchester United performance. And that's why we're so disappointed when they don't, because we know what they are capable of because we've seen it. And that's the difference. We suffered for the first half of the season watching the worst football we've honestly seen in recent history. Worse than Ten Hag, worse than all of our previous interim managers ever the first half of the season. Michael Carrick took this same group of players with no adjustments, no transfer window, and turned them into a third place team that has Champions League football next season.
Yeah, I mean...
And the previous coach, remember, was saying it was going to take over a year. It was going to take time, and we had to struggle and all that. And look what Michael Carrick did. Yeah, suffer was his word. But look at what Michael Carrick did. No excuses, no suffering, no grace period, immediate manager bounce, and look what he has done.
Mm-hmm.
He has completely transformed our unit, and he is moving them in the right direction.
Absolutely.
It would be criminal to remove him from his position. It would be illogical.
It would literally just throw off the equilibrium of the
squad.
Whole team.
Yeah,
if you removed him
it would be crazy.
It would make no sense whatsoever.
No sense. So to Ineos, to the Manchester United hierarchy, do the right thing. Do the common sense thing, and keep Michael Carrick as the manager. The talks are happening. Let's get it locked in, baby.
Please.
Let's go ahead and get the signature. Yes, let's get it. We know he's the man for the job. He's proven it this half of the season. And imagine we can all do the votes right now. So get out, if you haven't already, Manchester United fans, vote for Bruno Fernandes for player of the season, and vote for Michael Carrick for the manager of the season. That is in our control. Vote. Get out there and vote on the Premier League app or on the Premier League website. That is where you can go and vote for our lads.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, the fact that Michael Carrick is even up for that award after less than half the season
says a lot.
It speaks volumes to what he is, who he is as a manager. And think about it, he's just getting started.
Facts.
This is not someone that needs to go and prove himself elsewhere before he gets his job. Give him the job now.
Honestly, why not?
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I think we lock this in and then the focus can really shift to next season. What's going to happen next season? Where are we going to integrate more players?
Yeah.
Who is Michael Carrick going to add to his staff? Those are the sorts of things we should be focusing on. That's what other clubs are already focusing on. They're thinking about next season already, right? Who they're going to bring in, what's their coaching. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but we need the signature.
Exactly.
So that we can
think
about those things.
We need to start that process early, immediately. That is what we need. And I think right now with things I've been seeing, it's feeling positive. So for me, for Manchester United, do not prolong this process. Let's get it done. Sign Michael Carrick as the manager, as the coach for next season at least, and let's see what happens. Let's give him the war chest. Let him go get the players he wants. Have faith in him. Have trust in him. And let's go get it.
Yes.
And I think from the United fans as well, it is time to fully back the manager. Let's give him that time. You guys were willing to give Amorim time out the wazoo to the fact that we finished in almost relegation places and people were still supporting Amorim. So I don't want to see anything negative about Michael Carrick at all for at least a year.
Yeah.
At least a year. Then we can reevaluate at that time. But at least a year, he deserves undisputed support from the fans. Because you supported a manager who had us in almost relegation. So there is no excuse to not support a manager who's got us near the top of the Premier League table.
Facts. Come on.
So, Man United fans, our responsibility, vote for Bruno Fernandes for player of the season, vote for Michael Carrick for manager of the season. Manchester United, your responsibility is to make Carrick our full-time coach and secure next season, and let's start going after that Premier League title for next year. Immediately. It's got to happen.
Why not? Yeah, immediately. Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's time. It's time. We need that. It's time for United to bring a Premier League back home. It's been a long time.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
It's been a long time. I know. Carrick lifted the last one, so
maybe
he'll lift this next one. Come on, that's what I'm saying. That would be so. That nostalgia will hit. Oh man, I can't even. It's gonna happen. Look, Michael Carrick, man for the job. Those are our thoughts.
Absolutely. So if you made it this far,
thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace. Bye.